New York Times with an editorial about Senator Rubio's stealthy donors. Now, Marco Rubio, as I'll show you at the end, claims that he's all for transparency. He wants you to know who his donors are. Now, it turns out, not exactly. There's his official campaign, and there are the super PACs that spend a lot more money supporting him. One of them is called Conservative Solutions Project, and they are a tax-exempt social welfare organization. Now, what are social welfare organizations supposed to do? They're supposed to, quote, promote the common good and general welfare of the people of the community as a whole. Now, are they doing that? No. They're spending almost all their money on Marco Rubio ads in primary states. Our campaign financing system is a joke. You see, if you get rid of public financing and you let private interests, whether they're corporate interests or really rich people, finance elections, the politicians will work for the people financing them. Oh, why didn't we think of that? Except they did think of that. That's why they set the system up just like this, so that they could take legalized bribes. So let's dive a little further in. Now, technically what they're doing violates the law, because these social welfare groups are supposed to spend a majority of their money on general social welfare for the community. Now, they started out pretending to be 51% in favor of the community and spent 49% on political ads. Now they realize, oh, we crushed the IRS. All the Republican fake scandals about the IRS worked beautifully. Now the IRS is coward. Earlier, the FEC came out, Federal Election Commission, who also is under attack, who is split up, Republicans voting no on every investigation, right? Saying, we will not investigate any of these social welfare groups. Have at it, Hoss. Have at it, Hoss. IRS isn't going to look into you. The FEC isn't going to look into you. So now they dropped all pretenses of spending 51% of the money. They're spending all the money on the ads, on political attack ads, okay? So as the New York Times explains, it violates the law. The groups complained. Now these are actual social welfare groups, political groups that fight against money in politics, that look at the actual information and the actual laws. They say it violates the law by providing a private benefit for a partisan campaign, featuring Mr. Rubio and nobody else in thousands of television ads in the early primary states of Iowa, New Hampshire, and South Carolina, all paid by the Conservative Solutions Project. Okay, isn't it funny that if it's really a general welfare group, that it only cares about the welfare of the people in Iowa, New Hampshire, and South Carolina? What a coincidence. And their welfare would definitely be promoted only by electing Marco Rubio. This is such a sham. Okay, Times explains, yet the group has underwritten $5.5 million in pro-Rubio ads this year that have not cost the official Rubio campaign a dime. So Rubio can just say, oh, I didn't do it, man. Look at this super PAC spending millions of dollars in the primary states to tell people how wonderful I am and how much the other guys are terrible. Huh. That is great for the general welfare. Wait, I thought you guys were against welfare. Okay. By claiming social welfare status, which it clearly does not deserve, referring to this group, the group can keep the identity of its donors secret from voters. Okay, that's awesome. So not only do they spend all this money, which are just most obvious bribes in American history, right? And they only do it for Rubio, and they violate the law doing it, but you can't tell who it is because it's dark money. This social welfare group allows it to not disclose their donors. So we'll get to Rubio's thoughts on that in a second. But don't get me wrong, it's not just Marco Rubio. He's a particularly egregious case, right? And it's not just the Republicans. Democrats also do it. Now, the Republicans do it on a larger scale, so we're not calling it 50-50, but definitely the Democrats do it as well. It's the system that we have now. So both sides are bathed in corruption. The Democrats, as the Times explains, worked from the social welfare shadows last year in campaigning for the Senate, collecting half of the $30 million in dark money raised by the group Patriot Majority USA from just 5 anonymous donors, according to the Center for Public Integrity watchdog group. Okay? So, yes, the Republican side has a lot more money, it has more donors, and they keep them secret. But the Democrats still do the same thing, they just do less of it, right? Not because they're better people, but because the rich people don't want to bribe them as much. Right? Now, a lot of times people who give to Democrats give it for their self-interest. Some of the time they give it against their self-interest. They say, you should raise my taxes. On the Republican side, it's completely for their self-interest. So they go in and they go, I'm for more freedom, which means lower taxes on billionaires for me, okay? I'm for more freedom, which lets me pollute your rivers and your oceans and everywhere else so I can save some money. Isn't that funny how my freedom agenda winds up making me billions of dollars? So that's the reason why Republicans get more money, because it's in the self-interest of giant corporations and very wealthy people to give the Republicans, who will return them favors that will make them even more money, right? But would I stop the Democrats from getting dark money? Hell yes, I would. You got to get all of that money out. Get the Democratic money out. Get the Republican money out. Get it all out. Look, we can publicly finance elections. People say, oh my God, you'll spend a nickel and a dime if you finance elections through people's taxes. You'll save trillions on the other side, because then they can't take bribes anymore. What campaign money are you going to run on? The one that you get from public financing. That's it. Okay? Now you want to have a real battle of ideas? Go ahead. One side can't buy a megaphone that's much larger. They can't buy all of the TV ads, all the ads online. One side can't drown out the other side. Let's do elections like, by the way, so much of the rest of the civilized, developed world, they figured it out. If you let private people finance your elections, they'll buy all the politicians. It's the most obvious thing in the world. Now, one of the guys pretending to be on our side is Marco Rubio. He says, as long as you know who's behind the money and how much they're giving and where they're spending it, I think that's the sunlight that we need, he told a New Hampshire voter earlier this year. Your donors are hiding in the dark. You're going, Marco. And they're like, Polo. Marco Polo. And so all of a sudden, when you say Marco, they show up with $5.5 million of ads, Polo. Okay, that's how it works. They're all in the dark, and you love it. You hypocrite. So if you're a guy who's the beneficiary of this kind of corruption, you're not against it. Marco Rubio loves the corruption. He loves the dark money. He hates the spotlight. That's why he gets all this money. And all of his policy positions say, oh, keep it going, keep it going. Oh, I love billionaires financing my election so I can give them lower taxes. I mean, freedom of speech. I think they have the right to speak. But they're not speaking. We don't even know who they are. They're just giving you millions of dollars. Speech. I think it's speech. Yeah, I'm sure you do. End the corruption. Wolf-pack.com. Clean them out. Republicans, Democrats. Okay, get them out. Get the money out. Okay, these guys are all living in corruption. They were born in it. Okay, so clean house. Clean house. Wolf-pack.com. Come feel the power.